And bring your hands towards your heart, palms together. And put an intention for your practice today. Intention for your practice can be something you would like to achieve, some personal goal. Or you can offer your practice for somebody that you care for. Open your eyes and bow your heads, saying Namaste. Good. And rub your palms together. Maybe it's warm where you are, but especially in the winter, it's good to bring some energy to the fingers until we feel heat between the hands. So rub, rub, rub. And now we're going to squeeze around the neck. With the outside of the little fingers, we can do like a karate chop on the neck. It's better if you have a bit of oil. Be gentle with the skin if it feels. So the way that I like to do it is I massage the sides of the neck and then I reach with a hand and press the fingers on the sides of the neck. And then squeeze your shoulders. Self-massage is a wonderful skill to learn. Squeeze your shoulders, opposite hand to shoulder will give you a better reach. And then press your fingers onto wherever it feels a little bit knotted. Keep it held and move your arm. It may be tiring for your fingers, but it's well worth it. Then move it again a little bit more and move the arm. Now on the same side as you're working, relax your head to the side and just stretch the neck, sides of the neck. Good. And the other side. So press your fingers, give it a nice massage, and then find a point where you want to press and roll the shoulders back. Change the position. It might be different from one shoulder to the other. And then let the head go to the side and just smooth the skin out. I hope it was useful for me not to look at you and you could see what I was doing. So this is, I want you to really think about the skin that attaches to the muscles. And now we're going to squeeze it like this. Like if you have a chicken skin, squeeze it out. And you can, even if you can manage, roll it. So roll the fingers as you squeeze the skin. So what happens when you're pulling the skin out of your muscles is not only you're bringing circulation, you can see a little bit of redness on my neck. Not only you bring circulation between the muscles and the skin. Remember this part of the neck, this connection with the scalp. You can go quite hard in there. But you also let the muscles relax underneath. Good. Rub your palms again. If you ever go to a physiotherapist and they put you the tape to hold the skin, you might think, well, how does this help the muscle? It's because of that. It's because it detaches. And now, as if you were applying a beautiful ointment, Like the daughter of a friend of mine used to say, ointment, an ointment. That's it. And behind the head, give the scalp a little bit of a massage. It's all connected. In this part of the head, sometimes you might feel a bit of tension. And now, if you have big earrings, you will have to be careful. But this one is one of my favorite face yoga exercises. Rub the palms again. And we're going to rub the ears quite vigorously. You won't hear me whilst we are doing it. So rub on both hands and both ears and rub. Up and down, rub, 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 rub like this with a flat hand. That's it. And let go. Close your eyes. And you will feel circulation coming towards your cheeks and down your neck. Just a little bit of magic. Lovely. Now keep your eyes closed just to feel the neck. And bring your chin towards your chest. And just feel how the neck is feeling right now. Make sure that your lower back still maintains its normal curvature. Shoulders are relaxed. And let the head go to one side. Bring it back to center. Inhale. Exhale to the other side. So keep going side to side. And if there is one point that feels a little bit more sticky, you can stretch the arm away and just move the head in a way that you can feel the stretch, but not deep pain. Good. Interlace your fingers behind your back and pull your hands away, side to side. That's it. Good. And bring your hands to your chest and arch your upper back. Your fingers come towards the front, arch, 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 and then let your hands come to the side. And bring it back to center and both hands to the other side. Just rolling side to side. Good. And interlace your fingers with the palms facing upwards, stretch up towards the sky. Look towards your hands. And exhale. Release. Good. And we're going to come into all fours, please. So come into a tabletop or all fours position. You can use a cushion. I'm going to demonstrate from close up so that you can see what I'm doing with my shoulders. So I'm using a cushion underneath my knees so that my knees feel nice and supported. And we're going to let the head be aligned and go one shoulder and then the other forwards. So you're stretching the sides of the body as you bring the shoulders forwards. And they're moving just forwards like this. We're not rolling, just stretching the sides. Good. Now, let the chest sink between your shoulders. Your head sinks. Your lower back is arched. And then push the hands onto the floor as you tense your belly and you push up, bringing your chin towards your chest, stretching the whole of the back. Inhale here, exhale. Come through your neutral position and then release down. Then push up. So there is quite a big range of motion on the shoulders. And arch your whole back into the cat stretch, like an angry cat. Tailbone down towards the floor, stretching, chin towards the chest. Inhale, bring it back to center. Now we're going to forget about the hips and just do the upper back, just the shoulders. And maybe you can make a circle with your shoulders. Bring it towards the ears and back and up. Your elbows don't bend. That's it. And change direction. Lovely. Now we're going to come into an upper body twist. Have your knees a little bit apart, hip distance are a little bit wider. Left arm comes up and bring your left arm underneath your right. Keep your right hand in front of your face. And rock your temple, the side of your head. Rock it onto the rag, or onto, well, I'm on the rag, or onto the floor or your sticky mat. Until you find a position where your neck is not compromised, you can bring your right hand up and rest it behind your lower back. If you can catch your thigh, then you will get more of a stretch on your right shoulder. And you can even bend your right elbow and hold onto your right shoulder to have a deeper twist in there. Inhale. Let go of your right hand, bringing it up. Bring it towards the floor. Don't rush it. Push your right hand onto the floor to lift up. And come back to center. Bring your hands forwards. And we're going to stretch back. Bringing the chin towards the chest, arching the whole of the back. And then stretch forwards. Stretch back. And forwards. One more, stretching back. And then coming back into your tabletop. I'm going to change sides so that I can see you. But this time we're going to bring the right arm underneath the left and let the shoulder rest onto the floor. So your head is able to move freely. Your left hand is in front of your face. And you're pushing the hand onto the floor to help you rotate. Then find that position where you feel a nice twist. You bring your left arm up and then rest it behind your back. And if you want, you can hold your left shoulder with your right hand. Just keep it on the floor. And inhale, bring your arm up. Bring your hands into the floor. Bring both hands on the ground. And let the whole back rotate. Good. Now, bring your toes together, knees apart. Make two fists with your hands and rest your forehead over your fists. Let your hip release towards the floor. Let your neck be long. And just feel all of that area around your neck, which should have been now liberated a little bit. Good. And tuck your toes under. Come up into your downward facing dog. Walk your dog, releasing your heels towards the floor. And sway your hips side to side. If this feels tough for your neck, You can be on your forearms as well. Although that might sometimes be even tougher in terms of body strength. Good. And walk your feet towards your hands. Keep your feet hip distance apart and soften your knees. Grab hold of your elbows and sway your upper body side to side. And see if you can let your upper body sway a little bit wider. So wider than what we normally do. A bit more impulse. Now hold onto your wrists and sway the arms as you sway the upper body. Keep holding onto your wrists, bend your knees and rest your belly onto your thighs and release all the way down. This posture is already an inversion because your head is below your heart. And it's a good way of bringing circulation to your brain, to your face, to your thyroid. So if you ever feel tired, just by taking this position, you can stimulate your system. Now bring your hands onto your shins and straighten your legs as you straighten your back and your neck. And your shoulders come away from your ears. And exhale, bend your knees and release down. We're going to do it twice more. Inhale, extend the legs, extend the arms, neck, shoulders away from your ears. And exhale, release down. One more, inhale, extend the legs, arms, bring your shoulders away from your ears. Now soften your knees, soften your arms and roll up into standing. Your head is the last thing to come up. Good. Shake your legs, shake your arms. I think I need to move my screen a little bit. That's it. Good. And we're going to bring the arms together and stretch up towards the sky. Your arms are by the sides of your ears. Your shoulders are pressing upwards this time towards your ears. And then release them down. Inhale, bring your arms and shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, release them down. Inhale, bring them up. When we're doing these exercises, we're trying to find the contrast between pulling up and then relaxing. Now keep your shoulders relaxed as you bring both hands to one side, arching in the opposite direction. So your hands come towards your right hand side and your body stretches towards the left. The legs are together and the hips are together. Inhale, bring your arms up. Shoulders towards the ears and shoulders down. And then towards the other side. Stretch the side body. Stretch your armpits. Stretch your body. And inhale, bring it back to center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And release your arms. And massage your shoulders. So by doing that, we're bringing circulation to the shoulders, to the neck area. Good. Now, open your legs. Sorry, not as wide as I just did. Just a little bit wider than hip distance. And your toes are resting upwardly as well. Whilst when we bring your feet parallel, I tell you to bring your heels away from each other. This time, because we are a bit wider than the hip distance, we have the toes pointing away. And just check that when you bend your knees, you can still see your big toes and your little toes are covered. Good. You know that rocking the baby that we were doing here? We're going to do it all the way around. So I want you to do it really slowly. That's too quick, Lisa. Be careful because we are trying to extend the muscles and relax the fascia without tensing more. So you have to go really, really slow and check what your right position is. Maybe you need your legs even wider. So we're going to start, just hold onto your wrist or onto your hands. Maybe interlacing your fingers will be better. And we're going to start just arching side to side. That's it. And maybe you can feel what it's like to bring the arms further back a little bit. Good. Now soften your knees and start stretching towards your right. And keep stretching the sides of your ribs, the sides of your hips. Keep stretching and feel how the stretch changes. Now you can feel your lower back, your ribs. Now, when you bring your hands to center, you can feel gravity pulling your head down. Keep your head relaxed and transfer the weight onto your left leg, feeling the sides of the waist and the hip. Then keep pushing your left foot onto the floor to give you control and support as you come all the way up into standing. And release the hands, stretch your arms behind you. And we're going to do it all to the other side. So shake your arms. If having your hands interlaced feels too heavy, having your holding onto your forearms might feel a little bit less demanding. But I want us to go really slowly so that when you're coming down, you can feel the whole side of the body and use your legs. Use your legs. If I am towards my right, but I don't push my right foot down, then all of my effort is on the back. I want you to use your whole body so that no one area works more than the other. All right, so interlace your fingers, inhale, arms up, your knuckles are towards the sky. And just arch side to side. Maybe you even want to bend your knees and find another type of stretch. That's it, good. Now, soften your knees and bring the arms around all the way towards the floor. Your low back, feel your middle back. Come to the middle, just feeling the whole of your spine stretching. Then turning to the side. Stretch your armpits, the side body, the ribs. Come all the way up. And exhale, release, hands behind. Stretch your arms away from your hips. And relax. Good. We're going to do a little flow and then come onto the floor. So today, as we're focusing on our head and shoulders and neck, we're going to be working with our throat chakra. And the throat chakra is the chakra for communication and also for our internal dialogue. So just observe what's happening as you move. See that you're being kind to yourself and just move with awareness. We are not going to go very fast. We just want to use our movement to make the body more supple and to connect with that breath. Stand at the front of your mat, inhale. Full inhale, belly, ribs and collarbones. And exhale fully. Inhale, bring your arms around and up. Exhale, soften your knees and bring your hands through, coming into a forward fold. Inhale, extend the legs, fingertips onto the floor or onto your shins, your hands onto your shins. Extend your back, extend your neck. And exhale, soften down, hands onto the floor. Bring your right leg back, into a low lunge. Open the chest and lower the hip. Release the back knee onto the floor. Bring the left forearm onto your left knee. So the right knee is on the floor, left forearm onto the left knee. And reach with your right hand forwards. As you do that, let your hip come down. And just feel where you can reach. Feel your psoas stretching. And exhale, bring it back to the side of the body. We're going to do it twice more. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale, reach. And exhale. Bring your hands just in front of you. Fingertips on the floor. Your left hand is still on your left forearm is still on your left knee. And feel that stretch on your psoas. Relax the shoulder as you do it. And bring your left arm up. You'll have to excuse me, it's the postman. And have another breath and come into a child's pose, please. Sorry about that. So from here, we go into a child's pose. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift your head, middle finger pointing forwards, your hands are nice and spread. Bring your chest forward, stack your toes under, come up into your downward facing dog. And walk your dog, releasing your heels towards the floor. Look towards your hands and walk your feet towards your hands. Let your upper body rest over your thighs, releasing your head, releasing your shoulders. Take a moment in here. All of these forward folds are decompressing for the neck and the shoulders and the spine. Bring your hands onto your shins. Flatten your back, extend your neck. This is a half lift. Exhale, soften your knees and come all the way up into standing. Exhale, hands towards your heart. Good. Take a moment to inhale and exhale. Feel sensations throughout the body. And have your hands by the sides of your body as you have your 3-part breath. Inhaling belly, ribs, and collarbones. And exhale fully. Inhale, bring your arms around and up. Baby back bend here, stretching up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, extend your legs, flatten your back. Exhale, bend your knees and bring your left leg back into a low lunge. In here, we want to push the left heel away, bringing the maximum opening between the front leg and the back leg. And then bring the left knee onto the floor and bring the right forearm onto your right knee. So if you're having issues with your knees, you might want to put a cushion or bend the mat. If your body is up here, you're not going to be pushing your hip flexor to open. Obviously, you need to be doing what's right for you. On this knee, I need more cushion. So I'm folding my mat. I'm giving myself more cushion. It's never worth having pain on your knees. Never, never, never. But being on your knees is a really good way of focusing on other things. If you were lifted, you will be focusing on balance. In here, we want to focus on opening the hip flexor. That's it, Anna, very good. And Anna, both of you, excellent. And bring your left arm up to the maximum point of stretch between your ribs and your hip flexors, letting your hip release down, and exhale, release down. Inhale, expand, and exhale, release. One more, inhale, expand up. We are not turning the chest, we are keeping the chest facing forwards. And exhale, reach your fingertips in front of you. So the fingertips, the left fingertips are quite far forwards from your right foot. That's it, good. And now open up your right hand. So you're twisting towards your bent knee. One more breath in here. And exhale, release and bring the leg back into a child's pose. Have your hands one on top of the other, making fist with your hands and relaxing your neck as you do it. Breathe around your chest, around your neck. Inhale, lift your head, bring your hands in front of you, tuck your toes under, come up into your downward facing dog. And we're going to walk the feet towards the hands. Walk, walk, walk. And release over your thighs. Grab hold of your elbows. Letting the upper body be really heavy towards the floor. Now hands onto your shins and stretch the legs, shoulders away from your ears. Your back is nice and long. Exhale, release and inhale. Come up into standing. Bringing your arms around and up. And exhale, hands towards your heart. Take a moment to breathe. Good. Check your feet, check that they are hip distance apart. We're going to do a mudra or movement, a gesture with the whole body, and then go onto the floor. So the Mahamudra, you're going to come onto your toes, bringing your arms up as you inhale fully and exhale. Come down towards the floor, coming into a squat. Inhale, pushing up. We are always on the balls of the feet. Exhale, coming down. Okay, do it with me. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale. One more. And bring your armpits to hang over your knees. And rest your forehead onto your thumbs. We're going to do 5 deep breaths in here. In this squat, we are releasing the lower back. And also by holding the head, we are releasing the neck. And meanwhile, our feet are working hard to keep us balanced. Inhale, lift your head and as elegantly as you can, deposit your bottom on the floor. That's it, good. There's always somebody that rocks back. Likely wasn't me this time. And massage your legs, massage your feet. Good. One of the arms and shoulders stretches per excellence is cow's face. So we're going to not worry too much about the legs. In cow's face, we normally cross both legs, like in America they call it shoelace. But this time we're only going to cross one so that we keep the balance. And if you know that reaching behind you is not something that is easy to do, you can get a belt or a stretchy band or a sock. You know, you can use a sock to reach like this. So whatever you have handy, just have it. I prefer to work with a belt that doesn't have any give, so that I get more support. And again, I'm going to show you facing back. Maybe I take a white belt so that you can see it better, even though it's very, very long. So you're going to have your right knee over your left. If this feels uncomfortable for your knees or your hips, then keep your legs on the floor, because we are focusing on the shoulders. When you bring one leg over the other, you will have a little bit of a stretch on the hip. It's an internal rotation of the leg. So you're having double benefit. But if this is not comfortable, just focus on what we are working on, which is the shoulders. And you can put your belt over your shoulder, over the shoulder of the hand that you're going to bring up. So bring your right arm up and bend your elbow. And then hold your left hand onto your right elbow and feel the sides of the body as you stretch it. Check that your neck is free to move. Once you're there, you can hold onto the belt. And then you can bring the other hand behind and hold onto the belt. When we are in this position, the shoulder of the arm that is going upwards is going down. The elbow tries to point towards the ceiling. And the scapula will rotate to the side a little bit. The opposite arm, shoulder tries to go back, the elbow goes towards the middle of the back, and the hand climbs up towards the top. A good way of training your front shoulder to stretch is to hold your elbow with the other hand, and then you're more likely to reach the hands. So, Anna, bring your head in the middle. That's it. Your shoulder is going forwards. So if you're using a support, let go between the hands and have your elbow facing upwards a little bit more. That's good. Yeah. Lovely. And you can sway a little bit side to side, just feeling where your body is, how you're stretching. Great. And release. Release your arms. Just shake, shake, shake. And change the belt to the other side. So I'm not mirroring you. I'm doing the same arm as you, I think. So bring your leg over. Bring the other arm up. And just hold onto your elbow. And find that side stretch, find that tricep stretch. Good. Hold the belt on your back. And bring the other hand. So the other hand turns around, thumb facing downwards, comes close to the body, and then reaches around. Remember that if you want, you can also try and hold onto your elbow. trying to bring your arm up. And maybe this is enough. Maybe this is what your body's needing. Or maybe you still need to hold onto the belt, and then you do. Or perhaps you can join your hands. Check that your head is free to move. And your shoulders are relaxed as you open up. You can sway a little bit side to side. Just feeling the stretch. The shoulders and the arms. And release, shake. Shake, shake, shake. And give it a little massage. Yes, very good. Lovely. So do you all have a either a small cushion that you can fold into like this, or a blanket that you can make a roll out of? Yeah, that's good. That's good, Anna. Yeah. So we're going to put, if you're using a blanket, just make it into a small roll, and it doesn't need to be too high. We're going to put the cushion in the middle of the back like this. And just watch for a moment, and then you can come with me. So we're going to let the head rest over. Asta, if your neck feels that this is too much for you, you can have a cushion under your head as well. So these will elevate your upper back and stretch your pectoral muscles. The knees are bent, the feet are flat on the floor, and the knees can rest against each other. And we're going to take 10 deep breaths in here. I'm going to check what you did. That's it. Your feet can be further away from your hips so that your knees are more relaxed and your knees are resting against each other. That's it. Good. Head in the middle, Anna. Yep. Good. And let your arms be in a T position. Lovely. And from where you are, just move the head from one side to the other side. One side to the other side. Just feeling around your neck. Good. Now, bring your hands by the sides of your body, push your feet onto the floor, lift your hips, and move your support to be under your hips this time. So this is a supportive bridge. You can keep your feet flat on the floor, or if you prefer, you can have your legs up for a mini inversion. With our breath, we are massaging the shoulders. Use your Ujjayi breath. If you have your legs up towards the sky, bend your knees and just hug your knees. Hold onto your forearms or your wrists. giving a further stretch to your lower back. And you can rock your head side to side, just feeling the sides of the neck and the shoulders. And release your legs. Let the cushion slide underneath your thighs. Cushion or blanket. Bring it underneath your thighs. And you're going to get ready for your final Shavasana. So if you need to put a pair of socks on or get a blanket, please do that. If you had a bigger bolster, you can use it underneath your knees. A smaller cushion or blanket is good to have it underneath your thighs, and it's the same effect. It releases your lower back. Lovely. So when you're ready, just allow yourselves to go down towards the floor. Have your chin towards your chest. Shoulders away from your ears. And if any areas of your body still hold tension, just rock it, move it, squeeze it, massage it. That's it, Sarah. Night, night. And inhale deeply. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale and through your mouth. Inhale and let go. Scan your bodies. Feeling your head resting on the floor. See if you can recall that warm sensation after you massage the head and the shoulders and the ears. Can you recall that warmth from your ears coming into your face and your neck? And imagine that this relaxation runs down through your shoulders and your collarbones and your neck, down through your chest and your belly, down through your arms, elbow, forearms, wrist and hand. Your hips are open and relaxed. Your legs are relaxed. And feel the wave of relaxation going down through your knees, calf muscles and shins, ankles, soles of the feet, tops of the feet. And your 10 toes are relaxed. Your whole body is now relaxed and asleep. Very gently. Start wiggling your toes and your fingers. Roll your head side to side. Bringing your head back to center. Bring your legs together and arms over your head. Full body stretch. And relax. Hug your knees. Take any stretches you need to take. And come up into sitting to close our class with 3 arms and shanties. Bring the awareness to your throat chakra and to the space between shoulder blades, space between your ears and your shoulders. And just notice how you might be a bit different to when you started the class. And if you want to join me with 3 arms and shanties, inhale to begin, inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. Bring your palms together, rub your palms. Make the movements a little faster, generating prana between your hands. And place your palms over your face. Inhale deeply. Open your eyes to the darkness of your hands. Slide your hands to your chest. Bow your face. Namaste. Give yourself a clap. Well done. If you have any questions, please do ask.